Good morning, everyone. Hope your Tuesday is off already to a wonderful start. For Homeschool Help today, I wanted to talk about hurricane season and mainly the peak of hurricane season. So, Floridians are no stranger to hurricane season. The Panhandle, obviously, is no stranger to June 1st to November 30th. That is the classic hurricane season. However, today I want to talk about why the peak of hurricane season, the most frequent activity, typically you're not going to find in June nor November, but rather in fall. And this is a graphic I wanted to show you. This is an average over dozens of years of when you'll typically see the most named storms in a season. Those are in blue, and then the most hurricanes. Those are in orange. And so you can see that peak on average around September 10th. Not to say, of course, you couldn't see tropical activity. I even try to organize before June 1st or after November 30th, but that window is just the typical season, and that peak is not in summer, not in even early winter, but rather in fall. So, talking about that today, it is the same thing that is happening in June, that's happening September 10th. Around that time, you have tropical waves coming off the coast of Africa, and same things happening. So, why is the peak in fall? It's basically based on the different environment and the ingredients that that system has to work with. So, it all starts off with a weather disturbance. So, that can be a scattered, disorganized cluster of thunderstorms, and typically that will try to organize based off of key ingredients, and whether or not it intensifies or completely falls apart is just what's present and what it has to work with. It has better ingredients to work with typically in fall. So one of the things is light upper level winds. Wind shear, winds in different directions, at different speeds. If you have strong wind shear, that is going to tear a hurricane apart. Hurricanes want light upper level winds so they can continue to grow and build and organize and intensify. They also want warm sea surface temperatures, so roughly around 79 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer. And these things typically are more found in fall. So light upper level winds, you'll continue to see wind shear weakening a touch at the end of summertime, and that's going to be a little more favorable for hurricane development. And let's talk about sea surface temperatures. Our Gulf water temps a couple weeks ago were still close to the coastline in the mid to upper 60s. Today, as of this morning, we check every day. Close to the coastline, they're already at 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and there's pockets in the central Gulf of Mexico that are in closer to the upper 70s. So it takes a long, long time for a massive body of water, the Atlantic Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, to heat back up after the Northern Hemisphere experiences winter. So you may see June and July temperatures, or near air temperatures, extremely warm. Floridians know we are known for those hot and humid summers, but the water temperatures take a little bit longer to heat back up. And so you're going to see those sea surface temperatures a lot warmer, actually a little bit later on in the season. And those are some of those key ingredients that help a tropical system to form. And that is why peak hurricane season is not actually in summertime, but closer to September. So hopefully you learned something. Feel free to always, as always, comment if you have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow.